are back. We are back. Welcome to Let's Chat. I'm Miss Lissha. You know I got my right hand, and most of the time she is my left, the fabulous Miss Toni. Hey, T.
Hey, Lissha, it's Friday.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm excited that it's Friday, too. I got a lot of work to do, but I'm still excited that it's Friday.
I know no grass grows under our feet. But if you guys missed our last segment with the wonderful one and only Mr. Carriage Jordan, head on over to our EBTV. That's always a mouthful when I say
Ebony's TV. You can also head over to our YouTube, as well as you can check the audio out on Spotify.
There you go. We're everywhere. Everywhere. You'll find the ladies of Let's Chat.
Absolutely. As we wait for our next guest to come in, we're going to take a brief break. We got to get our musical support in. We appreciate everybody that sends us music. I just want to put this PSA out here just real quick. Yeah. Please don't send us music if you're not going to come with it. You know how people that's like dropping your baby off. You know what I'm saying? It's like dropping your baby off at the house and that's it.
No pampers, no milk, no food.
Don't drop your baby off. Right, don't drop your baby off. You know, because we want to be able to allow our listeners and our viewers to experience you and your brand, because a lot of times when you don't have that word of mouth, you are the billboard. So you create that, the why for the things that you do. It's what causes people to want to attach to you and kind of be around you and experience you. You know, they're experiencing you at the same time. So now you have added on to what you already had. So never just drop your babies off. Bring yourself in.
That's right. And also, I don't know if people realize, but our show extends to not just when you're here physically. Our listeners, our shows are listened to all the time worldwide. So it's not like a one-stop shop. You know, anytime someone listens to our show or watches our show, they're being exposed to your product. So it's not like you give it to us once and that's it. It's going to always be seen and heard every time our shows are seen and heard.
Yeah, because they're all archived. Our shows are archived. So everybody is able to watch it on multiple platforms, listen to the interview on multiple platforms. And we appreciate that. We appreciate our listeners and just the opportunity to be able to do what we do, because we absolutely love. We love the radio. We love being able to interact with artists and authors and doctors and lawyers and politicians. We love that.
Absolutely. And also, you know, it's not like I just lost my thought, Lee. Sorry. What they say, that's a senior moment. I'm just not going to claim it.
You know what, T? You don't have senior moments, ma'am. We're too young for that. Oh my God. It's not a senior moment.
It was like zoop, zoop. Oh, now it just totally went out the head. I got too much on my mind. Too much to do.
I know that's right. But it's true. You know, a lot of times when people go on to platforms, they kind of forget, even if the platform is small or large, you know, sometimes you might be bigger than the platform, and sometimes the platform may be bigger than you, but in any case, you always go onto it with intent and passion behind you.
Absolutely. So, and we have some good music, so don't get us wrong. We absolutely love, and we do have some exclusive too. So that's always a great thing. So we're going to take one of those musical breaks, and we hope you enjoy this next tune.
Yes, we got the fabulous Nittoli. We're going to take a brief break, and then we're going to come in and just chop it up and talk that talk with him.
All right.
We'll be right back.
This shit crazy, man. I had another dream the other day, man. Niggas try to kill me again. You know what I mean? People try to take me away from my family, you know what I mean? Upstate hustle. Yeah. I had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again. Try to kill me again. I had another dream the other day. People try to take me away. They try to take me away. Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again. Try to kill me again. Had another dream the other day. People wanna slide my way. They try to slide my way. Had another dream again. Had another dream again. I had a dream again. I think about it every day. Had another dream again. I had a dream again. Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again. They try to kill me again. Had another dream the other day. Niggas try to take me away. I used to hustle out the house, now I trap with the whip. Had to keep my gun tight, cause these niggas is bitch. The nigga mad cause I fucked this shorty. But the nigga kinda mad cause he owed me a short. Money. I seen niggas, they was lurking in the back of the back. I seen them right in the back. It was crazy, I ain't had my strap. And I know they had them strapped. We had to go right after the show. I seen them niggas, they was following me quick. They was right on my shit. Niggas still thought dumping it quick. Niggas sent 5 shots. Ain't hit nothing. The niggas frontin'. Then I start dumping it back. Then I split. I ain't seen that nigga since. One day I'm on the block, I'm chillin'. Smoking my weed. These niggas ride past grillin'. Now I see the light stop. Seen the car pulled over. And now I see the passenger door open. Niggas linked over. I knew it was late. Niggas try to leave me dead on my dick. I gotta go home and grab my shit. Now I'm riding, now I'm thinking all night about that night we made that hit. Damn. We took that money and we took that brick. Cash. Man, I think I got set up and shit. My man set me up. So story to crazy, right? There's a lot of shit y'all don't know about me, man. A lot of shit I keep on the low. I don't put on Facebook and none of that shit. You feel me? I'm really in these streets, man. Tone Gambino, the ski mask way. No face, no case. Let's go. I had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again. Try to kill me again. I had another dream the other day. People try to take me away. They try to take me away. Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again. Try to kill me again. Had another dream the other day. People wanna slide my way. They try to slide my way. Had another dream again. Had another dream again. I had a dream again. I think about it every day. Had another dream again. I had a dream again. Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again. They try to kill me again. Had another dream the other day. Niggas try to take me away. They try to take me away.
Yes, we are back. We are back. Welcome to Let's Chat. I'm Miss Lissha, and I got my right hand, and most of the time she is my left, the fabulous Miss Toni. We got Nick in the building. Hey,
what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, Nick. We good. How are you?
I'm good. You guys can hear me okay and everything?
Yes. You know what I want you to do, though? I want you to move a tad bit over, just a little bit, so we can get you. Yes, sir.
That better?
Yeah, we want to get you in the frame.
All right, cool.
All right, so for those who are not familiar with your fabulous sound, tell everybody a little bit about your musical journey.
Yes, yeah. I'm a songwriter and producer at heart. I wrote and produced for people like Snoop Dogg, French Montana, YG, Neon Hitch, Sam Bruno, a ton of different artists. And then I kind of propelled myself into being an artist myself. I got a publishing and record deal with Warner Chappell Music Publishing, and for the past 3 years, I've just been putting out my music and spreading the word. And yeah, I'm here today with you, lovely ladies.
Absolutely. We appreciate that. Now, we always talk about a goal moment here on Let's Chat, and that's where thought and execution come together, because a lot of times we think about doing something, we don't necessarily do it right away. You know, we let fear or even just talking our own self out of things to get in the way of us moving our feet and actually headed in that direction. What was your goal moment like?
That's so real what you talked about. So for me, I've always wanted to be an artist. And I got on that TV show on Bravo in 2011 called Platinum Hit, which was a great experience for me as a songwriter. But in the back of my mind, in my heart, I always wanted to be an artist. So when I first got into Hollywood, I was kind of like, this is going to be tough for me to just be unknown and just start a record career and be an artist. So why don't I learn how to produce, keep the songwriting thing and kind of get my, accolades up. This way I have a name and I have some experience in the business. But a lot of that was based out of fear, just like you said. So I was a little bit afraid to do this thing 100% myself. And so I kind of waited till I had the backing that I have now. And I just kept working to kind of, like I said, work up these accolades and get some respect in these streets. And then eventually 3 years ago, I just dropped my project right now. And for me, I'm 33 years old now. So I officially started dropping my music when I was 30, 31 years old. And that's a long time to wait. But for me, there was so much fear and there was so much self-consciousness that I really didn't have the confidence that I needed to just go and do my own thing. So I relate to that a lot.
Absolutely.
Now, what drives you, Nick? You have so much going on. You're songwriting, you're producing. What drives Nick to always want to be better than he was yesterday?
Can y'all see this guy right here?
Michael Jackson.
That's right. So a huge inspiration for me was Michael. When I was a baby, I was just in the crib, and one of my first words were, "Annie, are you okay?" Because I was watching Moonwalker and Michael Jackson videos all day long. So for me, Michael was a huge inspiration because it wasn't just about the music. There was this whole artistic picture and package that came with Michael, and I never got more excited for an artist than when Michael Jackson was about to come on and do his thing. So that's a huge inspiration to me originally. But I'll be honest with you, being broke and not having money and coming from the slums, that'll be the biggest inspiration you need.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
The rent is the inspiration, ladies. Let's be honest.
It will get you together real quick. It will.
Yeah, big time.
Real.
Big time.
Absolutely.
I mean, other people, once I got on Platinum Hit, I was paired with 11 other contestants, and it was a real good experience for me to kind of see what they were doing, have them talk their shit, me talk my shit, and eventually that kind of led into this real, egotistical persona of being an artist and really feeling myself and being like, no. If they're going to give a record deal to this person, that's me. I'm gonna get my own record deal. So a lot of other people I feel like helped inspire me and helped me to be as driven as I am.
Absolutely. Now, there's always a big cost when you are pursuing your dream, when you are pursuing your passion. There's a cost that comes with that. Who is your biggest supporter throughout your journey?
Man, I don't want to insult other people who have supported me, man, but my grandparents have been a huge inspiration and have really supported me. They're songwriters. They wrote a song for Frank Sinatra back in the day. So at the end of the day, I'm just kind of following in the family footsteps. My mom, my girlfriend's parents, and my girlfriend, who is actually now my fiance. I just asked her to marry me. Thank you. So she's been a huge support, and her whole family has been a huge support system to me. A lot of people down the stretch. It's hard to say just one.
That's awesome when you have a tribe around you that truly supports your dream.
Big time.
Now, I want to ask you, why you getting into the game so late?
As an artist, yeah, sure.
As an artist, has it been all that you expected it to be?
No, I think the first year I kind of had a little bit of delusions of grandeur and kind of thought that everything was just going to magically happen. Like my song's on Spotify and iTunes. Why am I not sitting next to Lil Wayne right now? You know what I mean?
Right.
But for me, I think that my previous experience, like I said, being broke and being on the street at one point and not having any money in my pocket, etc., all of that has accumulated to a person who knows how to deal with adversity. So for me, I felt like all of my struggles were finally working towards my advantage now, because I'm not going to stop after the first year, and I'm not going to stop after 100,000 views, and I'm not going to stop after any record label slams the door in my face, because I'm coming from something that's much bigger than that. So
absolutely. And I'm glad that you said that, because I tell people all the time, especially in the literary industry, you don't have to wait for somebody to tell you you're great.
Right.
And when you go and you're shopping, whether it's your book or your music, that's what you're doing. You're waiting for them to tell you that you're great and you're good enough to do it in their eyes. And you don't have to do that. Your lane is paved just for you. You can go as fast as you want. You can go as slow as you want. But it's all for you. However you want to move around, you can.
100%.
And I think that people fail to realize that, because they get wrapped up in it. Sometimes you find yourself in a rabbit hole. Now you do so much. How do you balance life and still remain Nick?
Yeah, just to touch on what you just said, I completely agree. I have a song that I wrote that's called "Do This For Me," and the message of that song is like, I don't do this for y'all. Like, it's nice that it's being received, and I'm doing so well on YouTube and iTunes and stuff. But to be honest with you, this is my therapy. You're in my therapy session, and this heals me. You know, I'm writing songs and producing music because I didn't have a dad when, you know, growing up, and like I said, I was on the street at one point, and so I have all this life experience that I need to heal from musically and creatively. So it's nice that y'all are messing with it, but it's not for you. It's really for me. And to touch on the other question, how do I balance it? So I'm a songwriter, producer, mixer, master, and an artist, as well as a videographer now. So I shoot my own music videos. My fiance helps me out. I do all the editing. I do all the effects. And the reason for that is because nobody's going to get in your corner and work as hard as you are. So once I realized that, I was like, I'm going to take this all the way with the production stuff. I was an okay producer maybe 6-7 years ago. Now I consider myself a great producer because I never stopped. And I just kept getting better and excelling at what I was doing. And now I don't get bored. So if I'm songwriting, I'm songwriting. If I get bored with the songwriting, I'll stop the writing process and I'll work more on the production. If I get bored with the production, I'll work more on the mixing and mastering. So for me, it's like I'm a jack of all trades, but I really get to bounce, you know, when my ADD starts kicking, I get to bounce to the next thing that I'm doing. So
absolutely.
You're like the prime example. I'm sorry, Lissha. I was just going to say, you're like the prime example where your struggles have only strengthened you, you know, and made you who you are today. And it's just that inner strength, that inner, you know, I'm not giving up. So
that's
definitely. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, 100%.
Now, if you could change anything in the industry, if you had the power to make that change, what would it be?
So right now, there's a lot of pay for play that's going on. You can buy Spotify plays, you can buy iTunes, this and that. You can basically pay for YouTube subscribers, Instagram followers, and all this stuff. And for me, coming from where I come from, which is literally from the gutters of America, like I didn't have nothing. We didn't have no money. You know, there ain't no college fund or trust fund babies, none of that stuff. So for me, I really came up from the bottom. So all the success you're seeing on my end is real, and it's an aggregation of hard work that I put into this business. So when I see somebody who's got, you know, 10 million followers and 100 million YouTube plays, and I know that it's not real or genuine, it breaks my heart, because I'm like, if this is what we're doing, then I mean, music is the one thing that money really shouldn't have anything to do with, because it's about your talent, it's about your hard work, your creativity, your perseverance, etc. And now it's not the same way. So I would change that about the music industry right now.
That's real.
Absolutely.
You're able to buy a career right now if you want it. You know what I mean? Like if Toni wants to start a career right now and she got $1 million, I can make it happen. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's a little fictitious, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, what would be 5 jewels you would drop on an artist or someone thinking about stepping into the realm of music, whether it's being a producer or a writer or an artist in general? Sure. What jewels would you drop on them to help them kickstart their vision?
Yeah, number one, I'd say outwork your talent. Whatever God gave you is great, but you're going to have to take that and hustle that and work as much more harder than your actually talent, than you were gifted as talent. So I would say outwork your talent. Don't expect to have friends in this industry, because the people that are around you that are doing the same thing, guess what? They want the same results. And when you get them, when you get the results that your best friend got, guess what? He's not your best friend anymore. And you know, I would say name your price. Know what it is that you're setting out to do. This way you don't end up selling your soul to the devil for a record contract, and you don't get in these Toni Braxton type situations where you don't have any money and this, that, and the third. I would say if money is all you want in this business, that's all you're really going to get. So if you actually, like I said, I do this for me. The money is just icing on the cake. But if you actually love what you're doing, then the money won't really matter. So know what you're kind of getting into. And God, let me think of one more thing. I would say have a support system, you know, family and people that are really in your corner, people that don't do the same profession as you, that love you and have loved you for 33 years, are the people that are really going to have your back and really support you. So a support system is important for sure.
Those are some amazing jewels, Lissha. I mean, you can use those, Nick, not just in the music industry, but in life in general. Right. You know, those are real solid jewels that you just dropped. I hope our listening audience caught those.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, what was the hardest part about going from being a producer to an artist?
I would say the hardest part about that is the respect level and to be taken seriously, because a lot of people, I produce for Snoop, I produce for YG, I produce for all these people, French Montana, etc. And it's kind of hard to get respect as a artist after you've already laminated yourself as the person that people send their tracks to for mixing and mastering and production. It's kind of hard to step out and say, no, I do this too. And you see what I'm saying? So I would say that it's kind of difficult to step from behind the scenes sometimes, but at the same time, the experience that I got from behind the scenes is really why I'm winning right now, because I watched artists fail and I watched artists win, and I took notes. I was in the back taking notes the whole time. They didn't know it, but I was. So for me, I was planning this the whole time.
Wow. Now, Nick, for those that are listening and watching, they may not be familiar with you and your music.
Sure.
Tell them what they can expect when they go download that song by Nick Nittoli.
Yeah, I mean, I sing and I rap and I do all different genres. So anytime you hear a Nick Nittoli song, I just dropped a country album. I dropped an R&B album.
Right.
That's right, and it's real country. You can't even tell that it's my rapping voice or my R&B voice, etc. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be the first like multi-genre artist of all time. I've never heard anybody do that before. And so for me, a fan in the music industry, I wanted somebody to really delve into something different and really try to stretch their voice and try some different genres. And they never really did that. So what they can expect to hear is something very different that they've never heard before. You never know what track is going to be next. You never know what kind of sound is going to come out from me. And it's all original music that I wrote, produced, mixed, mastered. I'm singing the hook. I'm rapping the verses. It's all me. So that's what they can expect.
Absolutely.
Wow, y'all heard that from the man himself.
Yes.
So much to look forward to picking out one of Nick Nittoli's songs.
That's right.
Okay, let's talk Space Jam.
Okay.
Tell us about it. What you got going on with it? Because you have your song, Space Jam 2 is getting ready to come out.
Right.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a movie that inspired me. I had the soundtrack when I was 9, 10 years old. So it was a movie that really inspired me. The soundtrack inspired me. I love Michael Jordan. He inspires me to be one of the greatest. You know what I mean? So for me, I felt like, and I'm signed to Warner. So at the end of the day, it's Warner Brothers that made that movie. It's a whole Warner feel. They fly into the Warner Brothers sign and stuff. So for me, I felt like, kind of funny and kitschy, but it was also very near and dear to my heart to do a Space Jam music video. And it just happened to be that they're working on Space Jam 2 right now. I didn't really plan for that. And the music video was a lot of fun. It just hit 100,000 views on YouTube. And I've been very blessed, very blessed.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep.
Who would have thought today that you would be doing something like that, coming from where you came from?
Right.
How empowering is that for you?
Very, extremely. I mean, this was the dream and the goal all along. You know what I mean? I was homeless on the street at one point. All I had was my guitar. And I was literally just playing songs for $1 for people so that I could go get a $1 cheeseburger from McDonald's. It was like that. So for me to come back and to be where I'm at now, signed to Warner, have worked with Snoop Dogg, have worked with all these people, and now I'm doing my own music and being successful with it. This was the dream the whole time. So it's very empowering and it's very inspiring even for me now. My own story inspires me to keep going.
Wow, because your story is still unfolding.
Absolutely, 100% every day.
Every day.
I love it. Right. I love it. So, what can we expect next? What's next in the brand, the pen, the music? What can we expect next from Nick Nittoli?
Well, because I'm a videographer and I'm shooting these music videos myself, like I said, my fiance helps me out a ton. She does the makeup. She's actually holding the camera and stuff. And then I'm editing and doing the effects and stuff. So we're a 2-person team, and we're just been killing it with these music videos. If you go on YouTube right now, you'll see it's like 2 days ago, 5 days ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
That's our content.
You can definitely expect a lot more content as far as the music videos go. I have an album that I'm about to drop called Self Untitled, which is an album that's very near and dear to my heart. A lot of these songs I wrote before I got on Bravo's Platinum hit. So that album's going to drop, but I just started recording again right now. I'm at like 7 to 8 new songs. So I'm working on another album. So I would say a lot more music, a lot more music videos, and hopefully another interview like this with y'all.
You know what, Nick? You have a home here, and let's chat anytime.
I love it.
You might just want to have something on your spirit to talk about.
I love it. Anytime.
Set us up. We can make it happen.
Awesome. Love you guys' energy.
We always like to do something fun with our guests because we do like to show every different facet of the artist or the guest that we have on the show. Sure. So Toni is going to give you a fun question. Okay. No, I don't know what it's going to be.
Like Lissha said, this is your home now. You're welcome back here anytime.
Thank you so much.
You know, but Lissha and I, we recently had to go into the real estate office and get some more land because we have a Let's Chat garden. And a lot of our guests plant their own seed, whether it be a flower, a bush, a tree, a rock, a fence. But Nick Nittoli is adding to the Let's Chat garden tonight. And your seed is going to reflect who you are. What are you planting in the Let's Chat garden?
Man, what am I planning to plant? I would say I'm trying to plant a seed of unity in this world right now of people of all races, black, white, Mexican, age, doesn't matter what color you are, so that everybody realizes that there's only one race that's the most important, and that's the human race. And so I want to plant a seed of unity, especially with what's going on right now. We got so much divisiveness, and the media is only fueling it, just like they fueled the West Coast and East Coast beefs and stuff that ended up making us lose some of the greatest hip hop artists of all time. Okay?
Absolutely.
People who did that are trying to tear us apart right now. And I don't feel like there's a message of unity. So I'd like to plant a seed of unity on the Let's Chat radio talk show. And let's try to get together. Let's try to bring people together in love and harmony and realize that we're all one. We all bleed the same blood, and we all, you know what I mean? So, and let's bring it together.
That's right. I love it. I love it. Love that, Leash. That's our first seed of unity.
All right. Proud of it.
Absolutely.
You know, you are welcome back on Let's Chat anytime. You guys get ready. You'll see his hardcore grind interview. That'll be coming up soon. He'll also be his heat seeker. So I'm excited. I appreciate you, Nick. Before you step out of the chat room, we want you to tell everybody if you have a website or your social media where everybody can get your music.
Yeah, everything is at Nick Nittoli, NickNittoli. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, etc. And I want to give you guys a huge shout out for taking the time to talk with me today. And thank you so much for having me. You guys were absolutely wonderful ladies, and I'd love to come back on the show. And yeah, thank you so much. God bless y'all.
Thank you, Nick. You enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you soon.
All right.
Bye. Stay safe.
Soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. He is awesome.
Oh, he is so awesome. So awesome. We appreciate you guys kicking it with us today in the chat room. We will see you guys back here on May the 6th. We have 3 fabulous guests that are going to come kick it with us in the chat room live on that day. I'm excited because we have 2 great authors that are going to be on with us. We will see you guys on May 6th.
That's right. Don't forget to join us on April 29th.
April 29th, we will do Let's Chat Clubhouse edition. Yes, we will be in the Clubhouse. Shout out to Tasha Golden. She has her Upstate Hustle, which is going to be launching in May. But she's going to be on Talking That Talk. We're just going to have a good time over in the Clubhouse. So make sure y'all following our club. Let's chat.
That's right. And that's individually. Make sure you follow us on every platform.
Absolutely. We will see you guys soon and have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Studios.
President in the building, man. Blue Marlin. Mud money.
Bitch locked down in the grip lock. K.O. down, don't knock. President swag Obama. Life all sucker us follow. Can't sit around, gotta get it. Money on my mind, gotta get it. Big guys, some of them bezels. Clips all around, heavy metal. Get your bitch locked down in the grip lock. K.O. down, don't knock. President swag Obama. Life all sucker us follow. Can't sit around, gotta get it. Money on my mind, gotta get it. Big guys, some of them bezels. Clips all around, heavy metal. Get work in the trash bag. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean bag. Diamond real ice like igloo. Take your chick and pick a boo. Started to the bag like karma. Running up on them like lava. Pull up on the head and they ducking. Goons in the back, they jumping. OG boss wear tight. Mike Tyson, nigga, I bite. Can't play me never like 2K. Live in your face like 4K. Got your bitch in the grip lock. K.O. down, don't knock. President swag Obama. Life hard, suck it up, swallow. Got your bitch locked down in the grip lock. K.O. down, don't knock. President swag Obama. Life hard, suck it up, swallow. Can't sit around, gotta get it. Money on my mind, gotta get it. Big guys, some of them bezels. Clips all around, heavy metal. Got your bitch locked down in the grip lock. K.O. down, don't knock. President swag Obama.